The view of Mr. Granger is that the families of the more than 400 youths and former PPP Agriculture Minister Jagdeo need closure. They all lost loved ones during a period when Guyana experienced a remarkably high crime rate. In 2015, Mr. Granger had promised to launch a commission of inquiry into that period. Then in November last year, when Nightly News appeared on his public interest program, the president was questioned about it.
Mr. President, last year when you addressed the forum at the Critchlow Labour College, one of the things you said or promised is an inquiry into the more than 400 persons who lost their life in what you would call troubled times during the crime spree. Is that on the back burner, or is something you're still willing to pursue?
No, it's on the burner. It's neither front nor back, but getting evidence is very difficult. As you know, many of the so-called witnesses were themselves eliminated. I think the present Commissioner of Police, who was at the time the head of CID, in the case, I think it might have been the case of the assassination of Minister of Agriculture Jagdeo, pointed out that every single witness had been killed, which is astonishing.
The period Mr. Granger referred to as the time of the Troubles was during the tenure of former head of state, now leader of the opposition, Jagdeo. While there are a lot of speculation of political motivation, during that time, Mr. Jagdeo is not too bothered by such a COI. In fact, Jagdeo is telling Mr. Granger to bring it on.
We've heard him promise this COI, and it would be interesting because maybe he should pursue it if he really wants to know the truth, and that it would not be shut down like the Walter Rodney one. When there is an adverse finding.
Jagdeo said that if a COI is launched into that period, Mr. Granger will be exposed to shockwaves when it is made public about who and what roles some prominent politicians played during that time.
Many of the people in Parliament now, many of our current leaders in government played in the troubled times. So we are open to it. The president can name whatever COI he wants to. He's been doing this liberally.
Roy Den James, HGP, Nightly News.